What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Kid Taj. Today we're going to be starting something new just for my vacation. I'm going to be out of town. I am out of town right now, so we're going to be doing the top 5 players at each position. No highlights, just didn't have time to make this video, make all the highlight videos for each video because I had to make all the videos before I leave, and it's not up to date. This is going to be as of yesterday, the 23rd, so this should be coming up on the 24th. Today should be the 24th when this video comes out. So yeah, this is as of yesterday. So top 5 point guards so far. Before I get into this, just want to say if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. The channel has been absolutely fantastic for the last couple days. The subscriptions are crazy. I'd love some more, as many as I can get, and I thank y'all so much for that. Comment an idea down below what you want to see, and also I have a gaming channel. If you haven't checked it out, please do. If you're into that stuff, the link is in the description. Now, top 5 point guards so far. We got an honorable mention to start off, just one, and it's going to be a tough one. This was a very tough decision, but I had to do it. It's Portland Trail Blazers point guard Damian Lillard. Yes, he doesn't make the top 5, and it sucks because what he's been doing, it can't go unnoticed, so I had to mention him in the honorable mentions. He's averaging 27.6 points per game, 4.6 assists, and 4.8 rebounds. His team is 500 and good enough for 8th in the Western Conference right now, but their point differential is bad. I mean, they're literally -4 in the point differential. They're 500, but they've given up more points than they've scored. Their defense is very, 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 very not good. And it's a shame because his scoring numbers are great. Shooting numbers are pretty good as well. But the problem with Damian Lillard is he's not really playmaking the same way he used to. I think maybe that has something to do with the fact that him and CJ McCollum are really not, they're kind of separating a little bit. And I think, they should play more off of each other like they did last year. This year it hasn't been like that, and that 4.6 assists, it's got to go up if the team wants to succeed. Now, he was an honorable mention. I don't want to spend too much time on him. Let's talk about number 5, Chris Paul. Not Lakers, could have been the Lakers. Clippers point guard Chris Paul, and the stats, they don't jump out at you. Okay, 18 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals. I mean, that's stuff in the stat sheet, I gotta say. He's not a typical point guard. 18 points per game, okay? You're not gonna get all the scoring in the world from Chris Paul, and that's fine because he's not meant to do that. He's a playmaking first point guard. 8.8 assists. That may be one of his lowest that he's ever had. I mean, it's his lowest since his rookie year. But just remember that Chris Paul is also playing the lowest amount of minutes he's ever played so far. His team has been better than it's ever been so far. They've started out, I believe the record is 13-2 as of now. And he's got playmakers on his team. Blake Griffin is a guy that's very capable of making plays, so the assist numbers might be down. His turnovers are down as well. He has a career low in turnovers, which is beautiful. And the 5 rebounds. I mean, he gets in there, gets 5 rebounds. He mixes it up with DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin and grabs 5 boards. And then, of course, the 3 steals. That's absolutely fantastic. He stuffs the stat sheet. He shoots very well, almost 47% from the field and almost 44% from the three-point line this year. He's been extremely efficient and leading his team. That is why he's here. It's not because of the stats. The stats are very good, but the reason why he's on this list is just because he's led his team. He's led the Los Angeles Clippers to a 13-2 record as of now. And it's been absolutely fantastic so far. And they play tonight. And well, by the time this video comes out, they might be 14-2 unless they drop that game. I don't remember who they're playing, but it's not like a good team, I don't think. But, it is what it is. Chris Paul has been fantastic. Now, on to number 4. We're going to be talking about Kemba Walker, Charlotte Hornets point guard. This guy has done some serious damage this year, averaging almost 25 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Shooting 47% from the field, 41% from the three-point line, 81% from the free throw line. I get it. Kemba Walker isn't all that good of a playmaking point guard, but more so just a scoring point guard. And scoring-wise, he's been absolutely fantastic. Yes, almost up to 25 points per game and 33 minutes per game. This guy's been absolutely fantastic. But another reason why he's here is just like Chris Paul, his team has been fantastic. They're 8-5, the Hornets are so far, all being led by Kemba Walker. They're good enough for 3rd in the Eastern Conference. They've been absolutely fantastic, especially defensively, and he's the main guy on this team. He's the leader of this team, the best player, the star, and he has really shown it that he can lead a team to, they're doing really good. I don't know. Maybe you could switch Kemba and Chris Paul, because Chris Paul, you know what? Let's do that right now. I messed up. We're going Chris Paul 4, Kemba 5, just because I'm looking at Chris Paul. I'm like, wow, this guy's playing really good. Kemba's scoring really well. His team's doing well, but Chris Paul's team's doing way better in his stats. I gotta say, they're they're better. I mean, all around when you look at it. All right. On to number 3, we get into the guys that have been doing absolute work this season. We're going with Golden State Warriors point guard Steph Curry. A lot of people are forgetting about what Steph Curry's doing this year, but yeah, he made them remember with a 13 3-pointer performance. Yeah, he reminded them is what I meant to say. The guy's putting up 26, 6, and 4, shooting 48% from the field and 41% from 3. Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he has in past years, but Steph Curry is doing work. His team, they've been absolutely fantastic. Only 2 losses so far, only trailing the Clippers just because, well, the Clippers have won one more game and they've both lost 2 games so far. Honestly, Steph Curry has been fantastic. People aren't really looking at him. I mean, actually, you could say this is a down year for him because he's not scoring as much and his percentages are down, but the guy is still such an amazing player. You have to consider him for something like this, and man, he's still doing work. You can't ignore that, and yeah, I think he's been great. His team's been great, and the Warriors, they look scary, man. All right, on to the top 2 where the stats just get absolutely ridiculous, and we're going with Oklahoma City's Thunder point guard Russell Westbrook, and this guy is up to 31.8 points, almost 11 assists, and 9.5 rebounds per game. Those numbers, it's just unbelievable what this guy can do. He has been insane so far. He's not even playing 35 minutes per game. He's shooting 44.5% from the field, 34.5% from 3. Percentages, at least from 3, are up this year, and Russell Westbrook has done an absolutely amazing job at just stuffing the stat sheet and doing work. The only problem is that his team is on a huge losing streak. Right now, they're 8-7 as of today. They just took a bad loss to the LA Lakers. The OKC Thunder are in desperate need of some help. Russell Westbrook is in desperate need of some help. And I don't know if I can blame this on him. That's why he's so high up here. But, man, you got to help the guy out. I mean, he's giving his all. Yes, he has an extremely high usage rate, so it's all about him a lot of the time. But he needs guys to knock down shots, do the dirty work, defend. I think the Thunder have been pretty good so far this season in terms of defending, but they've fallen off a little bit as of the last couple weeks. I mean, they haven't been as good on defense as they were to start the year. I mean, honestly, I gotta say, Russell Westbrook has been doing work this year, triple-doubles after triple-doubles. Like, the guy is just a walking triple-double, like we didn't already know that. But he needs some help over there in OKC, and he needs it fast because the Thunder, well, a couple more losses and they're out of the playoff race. They are not looking good right now. They desperately need a win streak like they had at the beginning of the year. They've fallen off pretty quickly. Now, we're going number 1, and last year he would be in the shooting guards list, but this year he's in the point guards list. It's Rockets point guard James Harden. As much as I hate on James Harden, or did hate on James Harden on this channel, I gotta give it to the guy. He's been absolutely fantastic so far this season. Turnovers, he's gonna set a record with those turnovers. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm praising James Harden right now because he's averaging almost 29 points, 12.5 assists, a career high and leading the league, and 8 rebounds per game. He's shooting 46% from the field and 36.5% from the three-point line. He's been efficient besides the turnovers. He's scored the ball well. His assists have been absolutely magnificent. He's rebounding the ball. Defense has been a little better than last year. Not a lot better, okay? The guy is still not a good defender in any way, shape, or form. But most importantly, he's got the Rockets in the 5 seed at 9-5, tied with the Grizzlies. I think the Grizzlies, if they didn't already play or whatever, but they're 4th. Rockets are 5th right now. But they're in a really good spot, and he's led them there. They're 9-5, and he's been absolutely fantastic leading this team through. That's why he goes ahead of Westbrook, probably just because of that. I know Westbrook has those triple-double numbers, but Harden's got the assist more so than Russell Westbrook does, and I don't know if you could say he has more help. Yes, he's more catered to get assists because he's got the perfect surroundings. Eric Gordon, Ryan Anderson, and Trevor Ariza are lockdown shooters, I guess I'd say. Knockdown shooters, that's the word. Trevor Ariza, he's not as good as Eric Gordon and Ryan Anderson in that aspect, but he can still hit it, and where he's not helping you in three-pointers, he's actually defending very well, along with Clint Capella, who's been good for them as well. The Rockets have been a success so far this season behind James Harden, who is leading his MVP campaign this year. That's going to do it for this video. Shooting guards is tomorrow, and after that, small forwards, power forwards, centers. I plan on doing them all, dropping them. They're all up to this date, the 23rd, so they're not going to, center one's going to be pretty out of date, so I don't know what, Joel Embiid would be doing by then. No spoilers. All right, that's it. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, comment your date down below. I'm out. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.